Okay, I got a little feedback on one of the videos I uploaded. I'm sorry. I did food tour of at work. You know what I'm saying? And I've been up ever since um 10 a.m. yesterday morning. So it's a whole new day, and I've been up ever since. And what the feedback I got was I need to stick to one particular topic when I do my discussions or anything like that. I like, you know what I'm saying, being able to express myself on certain levels on different things. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like, you know what I'm saying? Most people stick to one particular topic because that's all they really want to talk about. I have a plethora and of other topics that I like to discuss. And maybe at one time, and maybe, I'm sorry. I've been, like I said, like I told you, I've been up since 10 a.m. the morning before. So I've been up from going on almost 24 hours. And, I love to do what I like to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I love to inspire people to do different things. Even when I'm at work, and yes, I do have a job, and yes, I do do file taxes and everything like that. But you know what I'm saying? It's not really a bad thing if you. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm trying to tell you. I have been up, and you know what I'm saying. I had my little nightcap. You know what I'm saying. So, you know, um, but yeah, like I got some feedback on the video I hear, and it said that I jumped to too many different topics, too many different times, and you couldn't understand the message because it was, you know what I'm saying. I was going from here and there and there and there, but the whole point is when I do that, it gives you a better understanding of what where my mind is at because it doesn't fixate on one simple thing. It fixates on everything at one time. You know what I'm saying? So you get to see me in different lights, doing different things and different aspects. So I appreciate the feedback I get, and I really want my family to come and watch my videos and maybe look at them and review them, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me their feedback because the information that I give is not for just anybody, it's for everybody. I am so sorry. I've been up for so long and I've been working my butt off, and you know what I'm saying, and my mind tells me to speak on certain things, but it's not necessarily one thing, is because everything I talk about correlates to a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? And everything, and even when I go off topic, it brings me back to the original thing I was talking to. It's just I give you parables and stories and anything like that to tie you back into what I was originally talking about. Now, if you don't get the message, you didn't pay attention. You're too busy trying to look at who I am and trying to figure out what I'm talking about, but I'm not really talking on an aspect that you could possibly understand because at this type of time, you're not at that level. I'm not saying that you can't be at that level. I mean, right now, you're not at that level. And it happens. It happens to all of us. You know what I'm saying? We all been there. We all have done that. But the whole point is, I leave it open for you to be able to you know what I'm saying? For you to be able to come back at me and ask questions so that I can respond on certain things. But I see really nobody's really reviewing the videos. So, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I'm still gonna keep making them. I'm still gonna keep doing them and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So, if you have anything, you have any questions, you have any aspirations, you have dreams, ideas, anything that you really want to put out there, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Come and check out me. You know what I'm saying? Check me out, and I can check you out, and then we can compound on what we already understand within each other, and maybe we can share that with each other. You know what I'm saying? Share it with each other and then share it with others. So if this is really a video, you know what I'm saying? Most people will be like, you gotta talk about a general topic. You don't really have to talk about any real general topic or anything, because there's no real general topic. It's just people's opinion on a topic itself. You know what I'm saying? But your the topic kind of differentiates itself between the people. And a lot of people don't agree with certain things because other people say they're never going to agree, because that's just who they are. You know what I'm saying? It might be the way they was raised. I'm sorry. Like I keep saying, I keep apologizing, stuff like that, but I'm not going to keep apologizing because I am tired. I did work a full shift and I have been up late. You know what I'm saying? I got up early, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But back to the topic. Um, People make you think that you have to think and perceive things in one way. You don't. People make you think that you have to visualize everything in a certain way. You don't. You don't have to believe everything in a certain way. You don't. Your mind and your body is closer to God than you can ever possibly imagine. And that's only if you take the time to understand who you are. It's not about what other people want. It's not about what other people will need. It's not about what other people think should be. It's about what you think it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are the only person that can decide what's good for you. Stop letting other people dictate what you do with your life. I'm only here giving you an inspirational view of what you could possibly be. I don't want you to take my view as your um, your religion, your faith, your basis on how you see, you know what I'm saying, people in the world. Like, Jesus told you that he is the word, he is the way to God, but he didn't tell you to worship him as God. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I say stuff because it means something. I don't really just say stuff just so people could be like, oh, well, he's quoting Bible. No, I do not care about any of that. I care if you got the message. The message is, be you. God created you different. God created you unique, you special in every way you can possibly imagine. You are no different or no alike than anything in creation, because God created everything to be different. And there was a purpose. It's so everything can find itself in unity within itself, to be one, to grow, to find commonality within each other and everything around them. When I say be, you know what I'm saying, like, I say stuff, a lot of people take it out of context because they don't understand anything in life. They don't understand who they are. They don't understand their faith. They don't understand God. They don't understand anything. But they want to tell you what God is. I can say a lot of stuff. I don't care about a general topic. A general topic means nothing. It just means something that we can focus on at one time, but it leads to no real understanding of who you are. Your mind goes 30 different directions at any given time, because what? That's what society dictates. The social media dictates. That's how it works. Oh, so we can work on this one thing and we can get it together. But you got 20 different people telling you about that one thing. All of them are different. So what exactly do you have to go by if you still don't understand who you are? I don't care about what other people say. You still have to understand who you are. Who you are is totally different from who they are. They want you to they want you to be different. They want you to think different. They want to tell you how things are going. And that is absolutely correct in your mentality. Your mentality dictates what you do in life. Your environment dictates what your mind can perceive as truth, as lies, as anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I invited you know what I'm saying, a friend to watch, you know what I'm saying, the video and give me feedback. And they tell me that I'm all over the place. I don't have a general topic, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that I can really follow. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like they didn't pay attention to the words I was saying. It's not about where I go. It's about what I did. The experiences I had in life are totally different from yours, so you can never perceive what I say anyway, because you are not me. I am not you. We're unique in our own ways. We're different in our own ways. We're the same in our own ways. You know what I'm saying? But that's a mental construct, though. We're only the same because we find similarities within ourselves, but we're not the same. We're different. We're always going to be different. And then I want to stick to that topic on this conversation because a lot of people want to be the same. A lot of people think that we have to be the same. We don't necessarily have to be anything. We just have to be. They're trying to be something that they're not. Why be something you're not when you can just be and the universe will conform to who you are right now or what you want to be? Because you've given the universe a picture under what it can construct everything that you can possibly imagine. Because you stop, you know what I'm saying, using social media or social constructs to shape the universe. The universe is shaped by you, your thoughts, your perceptions. You know what I'm saying? That is what determines your reality. Your reality is only your reality. It's not mine. If I let you influence me, then yes, you know what I'm saying, construct my reality by your own presence. You know what I'm saying, your own constructs, because now you have imprinted your ideology onto me. So now I take your word as law. Now I take your thoughts as my own. You know what I'm saying? So I don't create anything else for myself. that that right there in itself is a degradation of what the fruit of knowledge was supposed to instill into the people. But the fruit of knowledge, when they talk about, even like I said, I say things and I go back because I want you to understand when I do it. You know what I'm saying? What it really means. And like the fruit of knowledge is not the fruit you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the fruit of evil. It was never the fruit of evil. He told you not to not God told you not to interfere in the ways of man. That was what the fruit of evil was. You included yourself. You minimize your universal aspect of yourself to construct to the world of man. Now that is the real seed of evil. That is the real sin that most people don't understand. It is because they never really understood the Bible and what Jesus was actually talking about. So if you take Jesus, Yeshua, you know what I'm saying, Yeshua Yah, Yeshua Yahah, you feel me, Yahweh, and you know what I'm saying, and you know that the true name of God was taken out of the Bible so that the people would never know the name of God. Oh, okay. So look, that's what I say. People, like when I say I put these videos up, and people think that they go through three, four, five different ways. No, they are the same, and I'm just giving you stories of where you know what I'm saying. Something that opens you and inspires you to see things in a different light, because you are only as good as your mind. And that's period. They say, I'm saying though, if you read your book, it said God gave you free will. Free will to do what? Decide. You have a decision. You have a choice. A choice, which is what most things don't have. You have a choice. God favors you above all. Right. Because you what? Because he what? Gave you what? Free will. Free will gives you a choice to do what? What you choose to do. Nobody can tell you that, but if you let somebody's perception of your decisions impact your reality, and that's exactly what it does. Because you no longer think for yourself, you let others think for you, and when you do that, you lose yourself. Every time you let somebody think for you, you lose yourself. Every part of you that agrees with somebody else and never thinks for itself, never finds acceptance in anything, you find no growth. That is a sin. That is your capital sin, because you, you in yourself, fail to find yourself within yourself. I can take, you know what I'm saying? You can take in knowledge from anybody, but you have to accept that knowledge. Something within you has to accept that. But then that also constructs and construes your reality, because you have a choice whether you accept it or you not, or you don't accept it, whether you take it in or you don't take it in. That it also affects your reality. Reality in itself can change at any given time. That's why the most important thing you can do, or the most important saying, is what? Change is what? Change is limitless. The more you change yourself, the more everything around you changes. She's I had somebody look at that's what I'm saying. I had somebody look at one of the videos, and it was like, I'm all over the place. I'm always going to be all over the place, because if you notice, any real teacher will never give you anything flat out. Right. Because they want you to learn. If you choose not to learn, you choose not to grow. I can tell you anything, but does that mean that it's beneficial to you? No. It just means that's what I told you. So, if I give you advice, if I give you anything, now tell me, I'm a motivational speaker, and I speak to anybody and everybody I can come into contact with. I give you knowledge that you didn't have, and I give you some certain things to think about that you possibly didn't really come into contact with, even at your current level of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We all come in. There's a teacher and a student mentality. Every student has a teacher, and every teacher has a student. But every student can become a teacher, and every teacher can become a student at any given time. It doesn't make a difference. It only depends on where you are in life and where you want to go. You are only a teacher to somebody who is trying to be, or trying to gain the knowledge or experience that you have at this particular time. But you are always growing, so you are always a student. There's always somebody smarter than you. There's always somebody tougher than you. There's always somebody, you know what I'm saying, doing what you want to do. That's when you take on. That's when you take on the mantle of a student, because your job is to learn from them so that you can have and give to your family. And even when you become a student, you become a teacher at the same time because you have to make sure that the struggles are for your family and family alone. People want to do this singularity shit, this individuality shit. That makes no sense whatsoever. I speak in parables and I speak in code because only the people who are ready to receive the message can possibly understand what I'm saying. I hit my homeboy up and I told him, I asked him had he read The Art of War. Now, I advise every parent to read that Art of War. Then I also advise them to read the Richest Man in Babylon. I'm not even gonna lie, but everything I'm saying is correlating to the first topic. I can jump around as much as I want, but I'm giving you references into the exact thing that I originally talked about, and that's for us to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter how you look at it. Your life is just your life, but you got to remember, the sins of the father should never be passed to the child, and the sins of the child should never be passed to the father. But they make the fathers pay for the sins of the child, and they make the sins of the father pay. You know what I'm saying? Imprint on on the sins of the child. But that's crazy because the only thing missing out of that whole context and that whole correlation of what I just said was the mother. She's missing from the whole dynamic. How is she missing? She is the teacher. So that means everything that she does is imprinted onto that child. So if you hate the father, that's imprinted on the child. If the father hates you, it's imprinted on the child. So what does the child do? Resent themselves. But we're gonna go back. And I really do like doing these videos, you know what I'm saying? And this right here is an open discussion, and I don't really have any real topics. I like to just get on here and just go. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody got any questions, I wish you would, you know what I'm saying, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? My business is called Inspirational Guidance. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I inspire people to do more and be better than they were before. It doesn't matter where you are, what your circumstances are in life. It doesn't matter. My job is to help you be more, be better. You know what I'm saying? Instill something in you that you didn't have before, even knowledge. Most people, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because most people think they know even when they don't know. But they're afraid to take information from an outside source that has studied and researched more than they have because they only see what they see right now, and it doesn't make any difference because that's only what it is right here, right now for you. But you got to understand, you got to be open to the possibility of change. Change is the only thing that's constant. And that's why I say, like, I say a lot of stuff, and I say stuff in parables, and I say stuff in a coded dialect that only, you know what I'm saying, intellectuals can understand. Because you have to teach yourself so that you can beat yourself. The only person in life that's beating you is you. You know what I'm saying? I have learned this, and I have been turmoil, and I have been beating myself for so long that I never win because I cheat myself. But then I triggered something in myself. You know what I'm saying? That told me, and I have a little saying that I say to myself every day, and it goes by. And I want to see, you know what I'm saying, see if it works for you. You know what I'm saying? You can do this for yourself. in the mirror every day. It says, today will be great. I am great. I will be better than I was yesterday. I am better than I was yesterday. Those around me are around me to influence me, inspire me, and and provide for me. And then I reverse it around. I am here to inspire those around me. I am here to influence those around me. I am here to give to those around me. You know what I'm saying? I am here to be better than what I am. I am that I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't let people's opinions sway me or anything like it. I am who I am because I choose to be this. No one can choose for me. I am who I am because I choose to be. You know what I'm saying? If you got any questions, man, hit me up. Uh, SetiBay.com. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set up a email for my business and stuff like that. For the business, stuff like that. You know, I'm not the only one here. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say it's just my business. This is all of our business. You know what I'm saying? It's called inspirational guidance. This is what we're here to do. We're here to inspire each other to be better, to do better. If you knew better, you do better, right? But now you know better. So now it's time to do better. So let's help each other out, you know what I'm saying? I haven't really set up a bank account or anything like that, or a GoFundMe, or a Cash App or anything like that, because I don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you really want to get at me, and you really want to donate, you really want to do anything like that, please get at me at SetiBay.com. No, SetiBay at gmail.com. Trying to get up a GoDaddy page or anything, something like that for the business. But you can reach me at SETI, SETI, Bay, BEY, at gmail.com. And if you got questions or anything like that, you can also respond to the videos and stuff like that. And I would definitely get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care how you do it. If my videos are too convoluted and you can't understand it, is you need to go back and replay them and listen to them. Actually listen to them to understand what the message is. Anybody could be Christ. Anybody could be Jesus. Anybody could be Yeshua. Anybody could be these prophets. But you have to be out of her. You know what I'm saying? There's a book. It's called it's called Come Out of Her, My People. I actually have it on what is it? Amazon.com. Sorry. I've been up all day, all night. But yeah, and I read a lot. I read a lot. I'm trying to tell you, even if you don't understand my video, trust me, I'm not like everybody else, and I don't have a particular point I want to get across and nothing like it. I don't care about any of that. I care about uplifting the people, and the more I can do that, the better I'm gonna be. Each one teach one, and I continue to do that inside, outside, and around the world. This video right here is public, and anybody can see it. If you have any questions, please trust me. Hit me up, SetiBay.com, SETIBEY at gmail.com. I'm sorry, I misspelled that. But yeah, hit me up anytime. Anytime. This is what I do, and this is what I enjoy doing. This is what I love to do. Nobody's making me do this. Nobody's encouraging me to do this. my own family has turned their backs on me because I tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to hear it. So trust me, you know what I'm saying? I understand where you are when you feel like you alone and you feel like nobody's by your side. Trust me. Hit me up and we can discuss this. I'm trying to start uh like a group chat on Zoom or something like that where we can actually come together as a group and really discuss stuff that is really beneficial to the whole, not an individual. Individuality is the shit right there. That shit right there is destroyed us. And then the feminist movement that kicked in after that, that destroyed the family structure in itself. And that can be another topic we can talk about. But I'm saying you got to get at me. We can really chop this shit. We can really chop this up and really get to the bottom of this. Remember, SetiBay at gmail.com, and my business, you know what I'm saying, is inspirational guidance. I'm trying to get everything set up so I can get this together. And I'm definitely going full force with this. So hit me up. All right. Good night.